Hi, this is Ellie from ProLifeForMankind.com. Today God has compelled me to come to do this video, has inspired me to do this video. I wanted to bring to your attention, first of all, I wanted to say it's terrible what happened with this man that came out from California to try to kill one of the Supreme Court justices, Brett Kavanaugh. The left is apoplectic. They're angry. Apoplectic. They're angry because they know that Roe versus Wade is going to be overturned soon. And Jesus gave me 3 videos I want to share with you that are coming to pass. Number 1, the first video that I made a year ago, Jesus told me that he was going to shake up the economy, and that's happening. Look at gas prices are at $5 a gallon here in Ohio. So that's coming to pass. In the description box, you can see the video that points to that, where Jesus told me in a message that he was going to shake up the economy. The second video I did a year ago, Jesus told me there would be a revolt, and it would be in July. That's coming to pass also. And the third video that I don't have in the description box, but I should, is about Pro-Life for Mankind. It was created and began in 777, and I believe that abortion will be overturned around that time, around July 7th, 2022. And I always wondered why I chose July 7th. And now I understand that God was the one who chose it because of what's happening with the overturning of Roe versus Wade. So July 7th is an important day. For me it is, because that's when Pro-Life for Mankind began, but also it can now be important for the world as potentially being one of the days possibly that the Supreme Court Justice will use to overturn Roe versus Wade. And wouldn't that be amazing? And the other prophecy I have in the description box, one of the videos, God told me that Antichrist would not come into the latter half of the 21st century. Well, I made this video before Father Rodrigue came out. Father Rodrigue came out just recently and said that Antichrist won't come until 3 generations. But I had done a video before he did saying the Antichrist won't come until the latter half of the 21st century, which would be around 2066, around that time. So no one really knows when Antichrist will come, because God the Father is the only one who knows. So, but I wanted to share these 3 videos. They're down in the description box. You can look at them. And also, I'm the only one who can give you this prophecy concerning the name of the Antichrist. No one in the world can give that name. Only Our Lady of Guadalupe can give that name. She's the woman of the apocalypse, and she comes to warn her children not to take the mark of Antichrist. And on her right hand I found, through God's grace, the name of the Antichrist. And I've written a book about it. You can go to KDP, Amazon, where I have all 3 of my books are being sold right now. It explains the name of the Antichrist that I found. The warning, the miracle, and the name of the Antichrist on the tilma at Amazon. You can get that book. I've discovered, through the grace of God, the name of the Antichrist. This is the most important finding of the whole tilma of Guadalupe. Recently, the prophetess Louise de Marie came out, the visionary, and she said that the events of the book of Revelation are on the tilma of Guadalupe. And that is true. I've written a whole book about all the events and all the constellations on the tilma and how they relate to the book of Revelation. But the most important of all of the findings on the tilma of Guadalupe is the name of the Antichrist, because millions are going to take that mark, including church hierarchy, including Catholics and Christians, who will succumb to fear because they don't want to be beheaded for their faith. So I come to warn you not to take the mark of F6AHMAT. His letter begins with the letter F, the 6th letter of the alphabet, and his name means darkness, and he is Islamic. Nobody can give you that information on the internet. No one can give you the name of the Antichrist, No one can tell you he's Islamic. No one can tell you that he's going to come with Injil. Injil is one of the books, the 5 books of Islam. Injil is Islam's version of the New Testament. And Isa, which is the false Jesus, which will be our antichrist, who will bear the name Famat. They will call Famat Isa, and you must not take his mark. So this is a warning that nobody in the world can give you, except the one that God has allowed to find the name of the Antichrist. And I have come to warn you, in the near distant future, which I cannot tell you which year, but I can tell you sometime in the latter half of the 21st century or beyond, you will be faced with opposing this mark. And if you oppose him, you will die for your faith. You will be beheaded. And I pray that I can face this time. I pray that God will allow us this time to show through martyrdom, to love, to be a martyr. That's what we are called to be, a witness. Martyr means witness. And if you aren't fully there yet in your faith, you can pray to God to give you that grace to be there in your faith, to be a martyr. Because that's what we're called to be. We have to oppose Famat. We have to be willing to die, to put our head on the guillotine for Christ, to oppose the Antichrist in the future. But today we must oppose the Antichrist, and by obeying the 10 Commandments. That's how we must prepare to face the Antichrist in the future, named Famat, who will be called Isa, who will be Islamic, who will come with the book of Injil, and who will deceive the Jews first, the Jewish people. They will be deceived and think he is Jesus. But then, thanks be to God, the 2 witnesses will come, and they will show that here, look, this is the Antichrist. Here is his name on the right hand of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Look and believe. Our Lady of Guadalupe is the Ark of the Covenant. When the Jews see that his name is on the right hand of Our Lady of Guadalupe, they will come back to Christ, and they will turn away from Antichrist. So I call all of mankind to oppose abortion and oppose the Antichrist, Famat, in the near distant future. God bless you. Remember, we're living in the last days. Pray fast and live a pure life. And please look down in the description box at my 3 videos showing proof that I hear from God. A year ago, I heard the economy was going to be shaken up. A year ago, I heard about July and a revolt. And a year ago, I heard about that Antichrist would not come into the latter half of the 21st century. God bless. Thank you for watching this video.